Chapter 4. Where do you learn all this stuff, Don? You know so much, or maybe I just think you do. No, you do know a lot. Is it all practice? Don't you get any formal training to be a master? They give you a book to read. I hung a fresh-washed silk scarf on the flying wires and stared at him. A book? Savior's Manual. It's kind of the Bible for masters. There's a copy around here somewhere if you're interested. Yes, yeah, you mean a regular book that tells you... He rummaged around for a while in the baggage space behind the headrest of the Traveler and came up with a small volume bound in what looked like suede. Messiah's Handbook, Reminders for the Advanced Soul. What do you mean, Savior's Manual? This is Messiah's Handbook. Something like that. He started to pick up things around his airplane as though he thought it was time to be moving on. I leafed through the book, a collection of maxims and short paragraphs. Perspective. Use it or lose it. If you turn to this page, you're forgetting what is going on around you is not reality. Think about that. Remember where you came from, where you're going, and why you created the mess you got yourself into in the first place. You're going to die a horrible death, remember. It's all good training, and you'll enjoy it more if you keep the facts in mind. Take your dying with some seriousness, however. Laughing on the way to your execution is not generally understood by less advanced life forms, and they'll call you crazy. Have you read this about losing your perspective, Don? No. It says you have to die a horrible death. You don't have to. Depends on the circumstances and how you feel like arranging things. Are you going to die a horrible death? I don't know. Not much point in it, would you think? Now that I've quit the job, a quiet little ascension ought to be enough. I'll decide in a few weeks when I finish what I came down for. I put him down for kidding, the way he did from time to time. I didn't know then that he was serious about the few weeks. I went on into the book. It was the kind of knowledge a master would need, all right. Learning is finding out what you already know. Doing is demonstrating that you know it. Teaching is reminding others that they know just as well as you. You are all learners, doers, teachers. Your only obligation in any lifetime is to be true to yourself. Being true to anyone else or anything else is not only impossible, but the mark of a fake Messiah. The simplest questions are the most profound. Where were you born? Where is your home? Where are you going? What are you doing? Think about these once in a while and watch your answers change. You teach best what you most need to learn. You're awfully quiet over there, Richard, said Shimoda, as though he wanted to talk with me. Yeah, I said, and went on reading. If this was a book for masters only, I didn't want to let go of it. Live never to be ashamed if anything you do is or say is published around the world, even if what is published is not true. Your friends will know you better in the first minute you meet than your acquaintance will know you in 1,000 years. The best way to avoid responsibility is to say, I've got responsibilities. I noticed something strange about the book. These pages don't have numbers on them, Don. No, he said, you just open it and whatever you need most is there. A magic book? No, you can do it with any book. You can do it with an old newspaper if you read carefully enough. Haven't you done that? Hold some problem in your mind, then open any book handy and see what it tells you? No. Well, try it sometime. I tried. I closed my eyes and wondered what was going to happen to me if I stayed much longer with this strange person. It was fun to be with him, but I couldn't shake the sense that something not fun at all was going to happen to him before long, and I didn't want to be around when that happened. Thinking that, I closed the book with my eyes still closed, then opened the book and read. You are led through your lifetime by the inner learning creature, the playful spiritual being that is your real self. Don't turn away from future possibles before you're certain you don't have anything to learn from them. You are always free to change your mind and choose a different future or a different past. Choose a different past, literally or figuratively? How did it mean? I think my mind just boggled on. I don't know how I could possibly learn this stuff. Practice. A little theory and a lot of practice. Take you about a week and a half. A week and a half? Yep. Believe you know all answers, and you know all answers. Believe you're a master, And you are. I never said I wanted to be a master. That's right, he said, you didn't. But I kept the handbook, and he never asked for it back.